But right now, they're putting a lot of pressure on the lane. There's a big creep wave coming in. See if they can actually try to make a move with the Bat Rider with level 2 here.
Yeah, they're kind of toying with the idea, just starting to try and get the napalm stacked up onto Owie.
Yep,
I'm going to get a couple of stacks. There'll be the initial disruption from Rose to hold back KP, but he moves on forward. Didn't manage to continue the chain there with the third stack of napalm. Owie in a lot of trouble as the Firefly from KP is starting to melt down upon the Luna. He'll pop the stick charges, trying to keep himself alive. It's not going to be enough, and in fact, Rose in trouble as well as KP and Kaka teaming up on this bottom lane. Beautifully done, and they should be able to secure a second, and indeed they do. Double kill for KP. Kaka tethers across. He's back to safety as well.
Kaka is rotating in with the IO. There's 3 heroes in the top lane right now. After securing the bottom lane, Kaka has chosen to go back to the safe lane to relieve some of the pressure from the Omni Punch. Here comes the stun.
And the follow-through stun, that's very nice. SVG will get the hook onto Kaka, and MSS actually able to get off the purification in time, repels SVG to allow him move forward with the rot, not hurt himself. MSS getting dove upon, will be taken down. SVG might be able to get himself something out of this one, though, as he tries to trap up Faith. Doesn't quite have the damage to finish him off, and still no mana for the hook. And U9 moves in and able to take down SVG at the end of it all as well.
And bottom lane, like SD cancel its TP, he on the vision there to get that last right click on the punch.
And one thing to look at as well is this mid lane where Envy was at the start winning it.
Bottom lane,
catching up here.
the 2 supports smoked up. They're going to run into the Bat Rider, but he has backup here.
He does, but at the same time, Kaka has to worry about MSS. They've got the numbers advantage here, MP. KP will try with a leading lasso onto SVG, but SVG and MSS ready to give Newbee a bit of a rundown.
Here comes more backup over.
SCCC turning up the neighborhood as well, making the numbers even for the side of Newbee, and now with Faith turning in, he's ready to make it a 4v3 as MP starts to crumble. They've already lost SVG. They should lose MSS as well. He tries to keep himself alive with the purification. It's not enough. Faith with the final club to bring him down, as Newbee just moving just ahead of MP in terms of reacting very nicely to what MP are trying to do with those movements.
I mean, just once again, really good movements from Newbee, like using...
And they know Rose is here as well.
Yeah, IO plus the Ogre together, like such effective movement right there from both the supports, securing the lane, and Bat Rider was already having a good time, but putting even more pressure onto the Luna.
And they're not only just going to get a tower, they're going to get themselves even more Rose left behind, and the ward behind the tower from Newbee giving them the intel to know that they can move in for more. It's certainly starting to heat up really heavily here in favor of the side of being caught in a position where Stone Gaze comes through.
If they land their hooks with the Eclipse,
they get the hooks,
if they get a good hook with the Eclipse, they can win the fight.
But bottom lane SVG's come out, and again, still with this ward.
It's the relocate.
They might not even need it. I mean, SVG has a hook, but the Firefly itself is enough damage. Envy is coming across, and maybe able to find a kill in return. KP trying to get himself away, back to safety across the tree line. It's not going to happen, so MP will be able to punish KP's play there.
I think they would have probably regretted not using the relocate there. I think if they used the relocate there, they got the kill faster and get out. Probably he wouldn't have needed to die.
SVG.
Oh, finally he lands a hook.
That is a big hook as well. Dragging the Deucer down behind the tier 1s. Mass TP's coming through, but the relocate save is there from Kaka.
Oh, that was actually really close. If Kaka wasn't there, SCC was like, there's no way he's going to get out. He's going to try for the TP. If he gets the timing right. No.
It's so hard to do. It's just a few ticks of the server that you can actually achieve that upon.
At mid lane, we see Envy here trying to defend and hold the mid tier 1. Running doesn't have enough mana for 2 spells, so it's going to either need a bottle, there's no arcane, there's going to be an arcane in 20 seconds.
He's going to try and come back in again here. Demonic player straight down onto him. In fact, KP in a lot of trouble. Kaka keeping him alive though on the IO. They've actually managed to find the kill onto SVG, and now moving in for more. Envy lassoed up, dragged back. The bat falling low. KP will finally go down, but Newbee are trying to find the favorable trade. Indeed, they get it with 3 heroes falling on the side of MP. The big ones as well. Both Owie and Envy losing their lives in that engagement.
Oh my god. That was such a good play by SCC there on the Medusa. Once they led in with the Bat Rider and MP was like focusing him, he just ran out with the Stone Gaze, and he got like, what, 2 hero stone minimum?
Yeah. It was, as you said, just really nicely done from Newbee. And Kaka's play as well on the eye.
Fight would be much more favorable for them, so it's all about landing the hooks on the Putcher. They have no setup, so it's going to be super difficult. You can't really expect the hook to land every time. And here comes the Firefly to try and stop the push and slow it down, try to deny the tower. And
they want to fight this Newbee. SVG Tries the hook, isn't going to find it. Envy kind of on the front lines here. It's a good multicast from the Ogre, bringing him down low. Purification is there, but the save is not enough.
They actually have no GA, so I'm not sure why they committed that hard without the GA.
And the question is if they lose anything more, being shoved into position here, they'll find one. There'll be a hook from SVG trying to save MSS. It's not enough as the right clicks come through for Newbee. As this is starting to really fall apart.
Caesar and Luna, none of them have a reliable stun. I mean, Lucent Beam is kind of like a, almost a 1 second stun. Yep, but Podge is going to struggle.
On Envy, he has been lassoed here straight up by KP. MSS is going to try and come over the safe. Just has his GA available to help him out. Already TP's out from Aoi as he immediately gets himself away from the fight. MSS will be left for dead though. Envy will manage to get himself back. But both MSS and SVG going down. Oh, thank you very much. The replay team there able to show us SVG's perspective on that first Dio kill of that last team fight. But still 15 for 5.
He needs to land maybe another 5 of those.
On top lane, Envy. Let's get him out of here. Kaka, well, he's waiting there with his balls. Well, Kaka, oh my goodness, it's a freebie. And Kaka, well, he's been. They will get the IO in return, but not the trade you want to be making. Envy for the Kaka. Go for it. He's picked up a Hyperstone. Does he finish off the Manta, or is he going to do something with that first? Just get a. Is he even going to get just the Mjolnir out on this Medusa? Do you think?
Oh, relocate bottom lane. Lasso.
That's a big one as well. Aoi on his own and down. So Luna getting caught very far away from the base as well. Aoi was well and truly out on his own. I think the pink. Who is it? I mean, oh hello.
CTY.
CTY. That's it. Whatever happens at eHome CTY. That guy was a legend.
See, yep, it's actually a casual farming hyper at the Bloods, but he gets a Hyperstone. It's just something interesting. Like every player has a different way of playing anti-mage, and in this case, it's the Medusa that's using the casual farming Hyperstone. This is a first for me and Kaipi. Most likely gonna get a pick off here onto Mr. Envy.
Kaipi, bring back memories there, Winter. They get the jump in indeed. Bat. With the lasso, Envy trying to make his way back, maybe hoping for some sort of neutral deny. It's not going to happen.
KP.
I was going to say, Kaipi are back? Bringing down Envy?
He has no vision there.
And he's nearly got the... He almost wants to get the ether lens out. It's going to make it a little easier to hit these hooks. Especially on the edge of smokes and such. SVG, oh, he would have got that as well, but KP had already blinked out. Blink getting KP into a good position and now allowing Newbee to chase down. Aoi just taking huge punches. They have to use the GA to keep Aoi alive. Just SCCC there with the chase down. Oh, SVG tries again. He's not going to hit it. And we'll be able to get the bat right here. But looks like no, Kaka keeping alive. That's not enough. They have lost the bat, but they've lost Aoi on the side of MP. Envy, MSS trying to make their way back to base, but with the Hurricane Pikes, they're forcing forward. Newbee chasing down for more. Unon just casually punching down at them underneath the tier 4s. MSS is trying to turn back into this one, but they'll turn back into him. Purification will not save this Omni Knight. Rose on his way back to base. A quick Hurricane Pike and the right clicks from SCCC, bringing him down. And with 4 out on MP, the base looking to be in.
Allowed them to actually make that dive. Like 2 waves on the tower.
Oh, SVG. Oh, the Hurricane Pike duke. And now Envy has been tied up. MP, they just really didn't hit it off this game. The draft and execution from Newbee, pretty much on the level we'd expect from these guys.
They lost all their Omni Knight games today. MP.
The Omni Curse. And there we have it. GG is called. They're tabbing out. They've had enough, MP. And Newbee will take this last series of the day here at Crew B 2-0. And, I mean, overall, it's been an up and down adventure for both teams. Are you excited to see more of both of these?